Saturday, January the 18th at Fairgrounds, it's Road to the Derby Day. It started with the Gun Runner. Saturday, it's the LeCompte Grade 3. Points on the line for the Kentucky Derby, 20 to the winner. Coming up in February at Fairgrounds, it's the Risen Star, culminating with the Louisiana Derby in March, and then Kentucky Derby 151 at Churchill Downs the first Saturday in May. Also on the agenda on Saturday, the Silver Bullet Day, which is a points race on the road to the Kentucky Oaks. 4 other stakes on the 12-race card as well. Post time will be at 12 noon. Let's take a look at a good field and a full field for the Grade 3 $250,000 LeCompte. And we've got some speed signed on here, should be an honest pace up front. We've got some horses that are proven to a large extent and others that are looking to prove themselves. Everything's going to start here in this preview with the Gun Runner that was run at Fairgrounds on December the 21st. Now, he had a field of 5 loading the starting gate, and the odds-on favorite was Admiral Dennis for trainer Brad Cox in post position number 5. He goes off here at odds of 4 to 5. Now watch the gate break. He stumbles horribly out of the gate and then is in very tight into the first turn. He does not have a comfortable trip at all. At the same time, you're going to see Built from the inside draw holding his position, relaxing on the lead, going very, very slow up front, opening a fraction 24 and 2. Half mile in 49 and 1. In the chase mode is Magnitude, who was the second choice in the field at odds of 5 to 2 for Steve Asmussen, who won the Gun Runner last year with Track Phantom. Now as they turn for home, Built is just comfortable on the lead, and jockey Jarrett Loveberry, who picked up the mount earlier in the day, lets the horse do the rest.
After 3/4 for Built and 1 to 13.77 seconds, and Built has built it up a big lead coming down to the final 16th, and Built has the kick. Magnitude chased Built throughout. Render Judgment is third, and Built just steamed away from him in the Gun Runner. Won by 7.
Saturday not only makes the dirt debut for Golden Afternoon, it's the training debut for 25-year-old Nicholas Vacaresa, who sets off on his own after working with his father and growing up around horses and ownership his entire young adulthood. And it's an exciting day for him. And we'll see what Golden Afternoon, who's run on the turf in all 3 lifetime starts, can do. He is a horse that has some versatile pedigree. He has been training exceptionally well recently on the dirt. His Grand Dam Vekoma was a Grade 3 winner on turf, dirt, and synthetic, and this is the first foal out of the Dam Afternoon, so there is some versatility in the pedigree. Last seen at Fairgrounds here on November the 28th, getting a stalking trip of a slow pace, 5 wide off the far turn, had dead aim, and one thing he showed already, turf, dirt, or otherwise, is he's game to the wire.
Boss of all bosses, Ledman has given way. Fleming, States Rights is staying on nicely. With on the outside, Shoot the Nickel, enter the inside, blame it on Bourbon and Executor. They come past the 16th with Axel Concepcion. It's Golden Afternoon driven out. Golden Afternoon gets the result from Currahee.
Brad Cox is always prominent in these prep races at the Fairgrounds leading up to the Kentucky Derby. His entrant for this year's LeCompte Stakes is Disco Time. Won the debut for fun at Churchill going 7 furlongs, stretched out to a 1-turn mile on Stars of Tomorrow 2-day in his most recent start. Sent off at odds of 3 to 5. He was bothered a little bit at the start, but he righted himself quickly, got a perfect pressing trip, and off the far turn, he was ready for action.
Furlong to go. In the meantime, Disco Time has kicked away by 2. McKellen continues to wander about the track as they come down to the finish. Disco Time now by 3, and he will do it. Disco Time the winner.
Let's take a look at the field for the LeCompte Stakes once again, and there is some speed signed on here. You've got Innovator for D. Wayne Lucas, who is stretching out around 2 turns for the first time after going gate to wire most recently at Oaklawn Park. You've got a wild card in Maximum Promise for Ken McPeak, who won by 2 touchdowns in his last start, but that was way back on August the 3rd. He did go gate to wire that particular day, and he could be a little bit of a sneaky horse here with Brian Hernandez Jr. astride. Admiral Dennis, more of a stalking style. Magnitude, who was second in the Gun Runner, more of a stalking style. Same could be said for Optical and Golden Afternoon. Calling Card coming in from Oaklawn Park. A little bit of a deeper out the back closer for Mike Maker, and Frankie Dettori scheduled to ride at Fairgrounds this Saturday. Tough Catch stretching out. He's got a little bit of speed as well, as does the other Dallas Stewart trainee, Dapper Moon. Mo Better Than Good. Likely a little bit of a stalker for Kenny McPeak. Hasn't been seen since early September at Saratoga when he won his debut. That was in a New York bred restricted race. Disco Time stretching out for the first time, has shown speed in shorter races. He should show some speed as well. Jolly Samurai, a little bit more of a deeper closer. Built went to the lead from the rail last out. Now Jared Ludberry's got to try to negotiate a trip from post position number 13. But Built did look very, very, very good in the Gun Runner. Looks to back up that performance and overcome some adversity from that outside draw. And then Seattle Road, who rode the rail to victory last out in a maiden race for Tom Amoss, the extreme outside post position, number 14. He should not be prominent in the early going. Let's take a look at the fields for the Silver Bullet Day. And Whit Beckman, the winner of the Untappable with Her Laugh, also won a stake earlier in the day with Simply Joking to Let Lier. And he said before and after the race that he thought Simply Joking was a better horse than Her Laugh. Her Laugh won the Untappable. Simply Joking in her first two-turn try in start number 2 looks to be one of the major players here in the Silver Bullet Day. Golden Gamble, the beaten favorite in the Untappable, finishing second to Her Laugh. She rates another big chance in this race. Brad Cox has got Chasin, who overcame a ton of adversity on debut at Churchill Downs, was pinched at the start, was dragging the rider early into the far turn, was 4 wide off the far turn, was green in the stretch, but leveled off very nicely by Into Mischief out of lockdown, who was third in the Kentucky Oaks. This is a half to Idiomatic Chasin. And then you've got another Brad Cox trainee in California Sunset, who was third in the Untappable. Ken McPeak has got 3 horses in here, including Go Well's Delight, who was a dominant winner on debut, looking very good visually in doing it. Very solid edition of the Silver Bullet Day. Again, 20, 10, 6, 4, 2 points on the road to the Longines Kentucky Oaks. A couple of important races for 3-year-olds coming up on Saturday, January 18th at the Fairgrounds. It's Road to the Derby Day, first post 12 noon. Don't miss it.